Hello, good morning from Geneva. This is Jing in the Geneva Motor Show. Well, Geneva Motor Show, along with other motor shows in Detroit, Paris, Frankfurt and Tokyo, is considered one of the top motor shows in the world. It is considered a level playing field for the world's top automakers. And this year, you can see more than 180 exhibitors are showing off the latest technologies and newest car models. And more than 700,000 visitors, as you can see here, will be attracted here for this 10-day event. And this year, the motor show further embraces the major trend of electrification in car production, when nearly every big names in the car industry brought out their new electric vehicles, either production ready or in the new concepts. Well, for instance, Mercedes-Benz brought its new battery electric smart cars, the Smart EU for 2 and Smart EU for 4, which are the first products from the Mercedes-Benz cars EQ family on urban roads and showing how much fun electric mobility can be. And here we are at the Volkswagen. Well, Volkswagen said it is planning on a new all-electric architecture called Modular Electric Toolkit, or MEB, which will form the basis for the group's 12 different brands. Well, Volkswagen has shown off several concepts for the MEB-based vehicles, like the ID and more recently, the ID Cross. Honda brought its utterly charming Honda Urban electric vehicles, and announced it will open its order books for production version early next year. Well, in particular, in production for the second half of 2019 for customers in Europe. Well, if you are impressed with the cutting-edge technologies by the big names, you should also be surprised by some of the less-known but emerging brands which have managed to make a bit of a takeover in the race. And here we are at the China Beijing-based booth of Techrules, and we are very pleased to be joined by Junior, our stand and technical coordinator of Techrules. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, this is the latest design of Ren RS racing car, right?
Exactly.
What is so special about this car?
So what's special about this car is we worked with, thank you very much. So the special about the car is that we worked with the designers Gianetti together. So it's more like a cooperation that we did. And what you can see right now is more like a racing theme of what we presented last year. So this year's car is more like a racing design, the Ren RS, like you said before. And yeah, like you can see, the chassis or the design of it, the construction, is more like a monocoque carbon fiber. And
Well,
this
car looks like it's aerospace inspired, right?
Definitely, yes, definitely. Since it's a racing car, you always have to look that it's, very efficient in a way. So just let me show you the inside of the car. And there you can see, not only from the outside, but also from the inside, it's a racing design completely. So like I said before, we worked with the designers Gianetti that were very known for the special parts for cars and based in Turin. And yes, that's exactly what we did. As you can see, there are the basic racing elements from the steering wheel to the seats. Yeah.
And what is so special about this groundbreaking track system?
So, exactly. Basically, what you can't see in this car is something what we would call as a groundbreaking technology, which you can see in the middle of the room, which I would like to show you. So, basically what Techrules does, Techrules is a research and development company who provided a new groundbreaking technology by providing a powertrain which is never seen before. It's a powertrain like a micro-turbine engine. And as you can see it, maybe you can see it from the side, you'll see this micro-turbine engine, which acts like a range extender for electric cars. So the TREV is the TREV system that we call. It's a turbine recharging electric vehicle system. So it's patented and licensed by Techrules, who are based in Beijing. What they would like to do, or what they are trying to do, is like providing this technology and show or connect it with electric batteries. So this turbine charges up the electric battery, And you have to imagine like this turbine provides energy and can be fueled whether by benzene, diesel, or also kerosene. And the energy goes directly into a generator, which provides energy for an electric battery. And the electric battery gives the energy back to an electric motor. So that's exactly what it does. So instead of having a combustion engine like other car manufacturers, Techrules uses a microturbine engine in order to, accelerate the car. So.
So this car, we heard this car can rocket from 0 to 100 kilometers
in 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Exactly, that's right. This is possible because of the turbine that we use and the electric battery. So since electric batteries are more efficient than normal combustion engines, they can directly provide the energy. As soon as you're looking for the energy and as soon as you hit the pedal, the car accelerates, and therefore it's very, very fast. Yes.
Simple cockpit design. Where does the inspiration come from?
The inspiration comes from a racing team. Like you can see in a Formula 1, for example, they also have only this one cockpit because there's only one driver. And that's basically the idea behind it.
This is the technology, the Chinese technology, the cutting edge Chinese technology. So you've been working for Techrules for a while now. How do you feel, the potential of this company?
The potential is very, very high because nowadays car manufacturers and even people who are interested in cars are looking for different powertrains, different technologies, and Techrules provides that without being, without doing something new in order, without doing something that is, how do you can say it? So complicated. It's very simple, in a simple way, because you can provide this turbine, or you can fuel this turbine, like I said before, with benzene, diesel, kerosene, and every one of us knows where the next gas station is. So therefore, it's something very simple to adjust and adapt to.
We know that electric vehicles are the major trend and a big theme in this Geneva Motor Show.
Yes.
How do you see your company's potential compared to other, big names like Volkswagen and Mercedes-Benz?
The potential is very high because we have the technology right now. It's not like we have to provide something or we have to invest in something. We already have the technology and we are seeing the interest of the people. People would like to find out how can they charge their electric vehicles. They have difficulties with it, and with this technology we can provide them the information or provide them the idea, and give them something that they can really use. So it's at the same time it's very efficient. The turbine engine is very efficient, is therefore, as you saw it before, it's very lightweight and in the same way eco-friendly, because it doesn't use so much benzene, diesel, or kerosene like a normal combustion engine, a normal cars.
So you also see this electric vehicles are the future of this mobility of people's lives.
Definitely. The electric vehicle has a limitation. A complete electric vehicle, because after a while the battery runs out and it can only drive up to 300 or 400 kilometers. This is the status quo right now.
Yes.
So with this technology we still have the electric battery, but with our turbine we can charge this electric battery and get to a wider range. And this is exactly what people are looking for. People are curious about finding a car that gives them a range, a racing feeling, a nice or normal car feeling like they had before. And there's no compromise for it. You just have to find your gas station, fuel your car, and then can continue to drive. But with this turbine engine, you can even drive to a longer range.
And also, this is the car for racing, right?
Exactly. This is the car that we presented this year.
Do you have a car version that we can, normal people can drive to work?
Yes, definitely. I can show you that. That's something that we showed last year. This is our car that was designed by Fabrizio Giugiaro. He designed the car, and basically this is our the car that we presented last year in 2017. And there you go. There you can see it still have a racing design, a very efficient design, but at the same time, if you're looking close to the car, you can see that this car has 2 passenger seats. While the driver is sitting in the middle of the car, you have 2 passenger seats. And you can even have by passengers. No, that's right now that's not possible.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
So this is the version that the Ren RS racing car is based on.
Exactly. The Ren RS system, like you can see, is based on that, but what the difference is that the Ren RS system that you saw before, that we presented this year, has not the passenger seats. But the nice thing about this car is that you can see the turbine engine within the car. So behind the passenger seats, if you look close, you can see 2 turbine engines built into this car. So here's the first one on the other passenger seat, on the behind, there's another one.
But quite some passion from the visitors.
Yeah, definitely. It's people are asking what kind of design this is, what kind of company. They're very interested. It's a nice eye catcher, and with this turbine engine, we would like to. We're showing people how a car in the future could look like with this technology. So therefore,
this turbine recharging technology is quite new in the industry.
Exactly. So what you see the most is like the car manufacturers have like a hybrid system, but what they use is a normal combustion engine and at the same time an electric battery. And so instead of using a combustion engine, Techrules provides a turbine, which is more efficient.
So this is the way it is groundbreaking. And
Definitely, yeah. Like I said before, the TREV system means the turbine recharge an electric vehicle, and this is exactly what the people are asking for. People are looking for something that gives them more range, that is eco-friendly, and all those things. So with this, with this technology, we're making a major step ahead to the other car manufacturers. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Junior. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so this is the car, the latest car that we have presented to you. And if there's one thing that we learned from this year's motor show, is that never underestimate an emerging brand from a developing country, from an emerging market. And this is, the future. This is the way that people are exploring how we live, how we move for the future mobility of life. Well, here we are at the booth of another Chinese new company called Luch Auto. And here, the cutting-edge technology and its new car has also grabbed global attention. And today we are very pleased to be joined by Tang Dandan, the lead engineer of Luch Auto. Thank you so much for joining us, Tang Dandan. So tell us about this car, why its technologies have also grabbed global attention.
Okay, thank you. Venera is a super coupe which was made and designed in Italy, sponsored by a Chinese company called Luch Auto. The highest speed of a Venera is 286 kilometers per hour, with an NEDC driving range of 652 kilometers. The acceleration from 0 to 100 is 2.5 seconds. It's a pure electric vehicle with carbon fiber body. The total torque of motors is 1,540, with a battery capacity of 100 kilowatt hour. The mileage for 30-minute charge is 325. The fast charge time at 80% is 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Charging time.
Yes, 50 minutes. And the 100% SOC is 75 minutes.
So how fast it can go from 0, to like 100 kilometers per hour?
It can go to 286, about 286 kilometers per hour.
Can you tell us a bit about the design? Or any information you want to share with us?
Yes, I think the highest technology is our carbon fiber chassis. You can see here. Here you can see the inner structure of the body with aluminum honeycomb between 2 carbon fiber layers. And also you can see the side view of lithium battery here. You can see the green part, and this part is our battery.
This green part is the battery.
Yes.
It's a huge battery, it is.
Yep. But with the carbon fiber, it will be a very light part.
So that's the new material that you use to make the car very light.
Yep. And it's the only one car in this world that with the whole carbon fiber body, because we made everything in carbon fiber and some of them in aluminum. So we don't have any steel or something. So make the car very, very light. And it weighted 2.1 tons.
Okay.
So compared to the huge dimension, it's very lightweighted.
How many engines do you have?
We have 4 motors, and it runs very, very fast. Here you can see the front suspension is double wishbone independent suspension, and the rear one is multi-link independent suspension.
So this is one of the motors?
Yes. So we have 2 in the front and 2 in the rear. And the suspension structure is mainly for super coupe.
What about the reaction of the visitors? They come here and they ask you about this car?
Yep. A lot of them ask me about something about the car, about the carbon fiber chassis, and they're very happy to see the car with this color, with the gray, and you can see the blue and purple shining things there, something like pearl.
Okay. Yeah, something like pearl. Like the color.
Right.
Is it possible that we get into the car and see how it goes?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
So let's get into the car. You can see the screen here, they're all plexiglass. And also you have the 3 touch screens here. You can do anything you want, use this touch screen. And all the instructions are reflected on this plexiglass. And here you can see it's carbon fiber structure. So everything's carbon fiber and real leather here.
So the carbon fiber material makes the car very light
Yes,
and makes it go very fast.
right. And you see it's very pretty, right? With the original color and original layer. And you can see the fiber's inner structure here.
Beautiful.
And here for this panel, it's also made by carbon fiber with 1 foam layer on it and the real leather on it. So you can see it's very nice and beautiful color. They're all handmade. And also carbon fiber here.
So when this car will go for production?
Hope that we will meet this car on the market in 2019.
2019.
Yes.
That's quite soon.
Yes. And its competitor would be Porsche Mission E.
Okay. Are you confident to compete?
Yep. Very confident.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
for joining
you.
us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. That is another Chinese new company present its cutting-edge technologies, which give us another glimpse of how our life goes in the future. Thank you very much for tuning in.